My name is Jeronimo Kataquapit. I'm 20 years old and I live in the community of Attawapiskat First Nation. I'm the founder of a movement called Here We Stand, and it's a movement in response to Canada's Bill C5 and Ontario government's Bill 5. The entire reason why I started Here We Stand was not only to reassert our presence within our homelands, within our own territory on the Attawapiskat River, but to assert our treaty rights, assert our treaty rights as presented to us through the oral treaty, assert our inherent rights given to us by Creator, to use our natural laws. And not only that, but to protect our lands, to protect our waters for the use of the future generations, to make sure we preserve everything we have now for those that we'll never meet, for our great-grandchildren, for our great-great-great-grandchildren. So Here We Stand is all about protecting these lands, protecting the waters, protecting our rights, asserting our rights, and recognizing the fact that we are sovereign people. And it's time to recognize that in response to these bills, because it's part of Canadian law now. And
you and your family and supporters have been occupying a section of the Attawapiskat River for how long?
yeah, so we've been there for, I think, just over 2 weeks now, maybe 16-ish days. We have as of right now, we have an encampment with Mushkegowuk First Nation at one of the all-season road crossings for the Ring of Fire as it crosses the Attawapiskat River. This encampment is right over the actual all-season road crossing. And right now, as it stands, my parents are back there. That's where I just came from before I came to Ottawa. And we're there with the people of Mushkegowuk First Nation, and soon enough, we're going to have more people join us as well.
What are you doing in Ottawa?
I'm here because I was invited to come, not only come to garner support for Here We Stand, but to make connections and to possibly even speak as to why I started this movement. Because Here We Stand is 100% grassroots. It doesn't have any obligation to any sort of organization, tribal council, not even Attawapiskat itself. It's 100% grassroots led, and it was started by me, youth led. And it's meant to give an avenue for the grassroots people to get involved, to take that initiative backed by everyone else. And the reason why I came here was not only to voice my concerns on whatever happens this week, but to be the voice for the other grassroots people back in Attawapiskat, back at the encampment, and whoever else.
This is a grassroots effort that has actually drawn national attention. Are you surprised or shocked at the attention it's drawn?
When I was starting this, I already had an idea that it would get national attention. I kind of saw that really early on. We had a plan. Like, first off, people traveling for 400 kilometers on canoe, going here. It's kind of something, this movement, it hasn't really been done before in such an remote or isolated area of Canada. One that kind of makes people think, okay, they're not going to get anything done there. The Ring of Fire won't be there for another 10 years, or the road won't reach them for another 8 years. And a large part of the reason why we're doing it now is to not only be proactive, but to start making those connections with communities like Mushkegowuk, to form those connections now, to form that bond. So when the time comes, we're going to have all our camps ready, we'll have all our people ready, and we'll have everyone on the same page for the next steps.
During your stay here, you've attended a Chiefs meeting where they passed 3 motions. 2 of them are in support of of Here We Stand. The third one was a motion to declare the Ring of Fire as a protected homeland. How do you feel about that motion in particular?
I wasn't expecting a motion. Honestly, frankly, I wasn't expecting any sort of motion or resolution to be proposed or to be passed by the Mushkegowuk First Nations. I feel good. I feel like this is a really good step towards, pushing this movement and really accelerating and promoting and raising awareness of what's happening out there. I'm so grateful for the Mushkegowuk Chiefs to go ahead and offer this another level of support, because one of the messages was we can't wait around too long. We're just gonna do it. And with them passing these resolutions, and especially this fast, then I think we're currently on the right path for this to grow into something larger. Because what we're doing at that encampment, we're just not inviting Mushkegowuk nations, but everyone else. And this is a really good step to get that attention and to get that declared that we are here. This is our home. Another layer added on top, and it really means a lot. And
when I spoke with you previously, you talked about how you were willing to stay as long as you needed to make your point across.
Yeah.
What needs to happen before you actually say, mission accomplished, I can go home now?
Aim for the stars. Withdraw Bill 5, withdraw Bill C5. Repeal Bill 5, repeal Bill C5. I won't take any half measures. No. Repeal them. Withdraw them entirely. There's no other alternative that I see. And we're gonna be there for as long as it takes, because we're not, when we go out there, when we go lay on the rocks, whatever, we're not burdened by that. We're exactly where we belong. That's home. If it was up to me, I would go up to James Bay, to like Lake River, and stay out there for a year if I wanted to. This is home, and it's the best place we know. It's the same lands and waters we've been using for generations since time immemorial. So when I say I'll be out there for a while, I will be out there for a while, because that's where I belong. And I'll only go home, I'll only go back to the reserve and go on with my normal life the moment these bills are withdrawn. The moment they stop posing a threat to our treaty rights, our inherent rights, our lands, our waters, and our people.
Is there anything else you wanted to add?
I've so far, before coming here, I spent 27 days on the land. And when I was out there, I spent a lot of time down by the river, reminding myself every day, every morning, every night, why I'm doing this. And it's so peaceful. It's so serene, it's so pristine. There's a story behind every river, every creek, every tree, every bog, every swamp. And all of us, all First Nations people, we're part of that story. That story is still being told today. And bottom line, everything that we're doing here, everything that I'm doing now is for the future generations. Everything that I'm doing is for the future generations. For my children, for my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, for those that I'll never meet. Because that's the same way of thinking that our ancestors had, that my ancestors had since contact, since the signing of the treaties, thinking 7 generations ahead and more. But that's it for me. Thank you.